pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is because they want it the most, but every now and then an underdog can come in and take everything away.
Top seeds are normally at the top?
Yes. Yeah. Lesser seeds are usually at the bottom.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. You look at the Cavaliers. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge advantage.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Detroit. So it's Detroit now. Malone, or what? Green with the ball. Buford, a screen on Malone. Love kicks to Taylor. Kicks it out to Love. 4 on the clock. A shot by Taylor, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Kursoff. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Pistons. Green with a screen on Malone. Irving dishes to Green. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure strength.
Oh, we can feel that one all the way over here.
And you could see it, that first step was so decisive, aggressive move to attack the rim.
Detroit with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Here's Malone. Green with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Malone.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Love outside. Green, the screen. Cleveland moving the ball around. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Sanford. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Green, and finally they hit one. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 in the field. There's a screen. To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and he makes good on the layup. Drummond's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the paint. And it's Green with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here is Irving. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green against Malone. Drummond the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Malone drives in. Again, the Pistons score.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well,
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak number 1, Kyrie Irving 3rd.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
At the elbow, Green. They double him with Drummond. Here's Taylor. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Malone kicks to Evans. Here's Sanford. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Cavaliers leading. The drive by Green. To the inside. And the rejection by Evans. Evans on the double team. Here's Buford. And it falls over the rim and in.
You know, it didn't seem to be any danger of getting that shot blocked, guys, but he decided to go to the hook anyway.
Here's Kursoff. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. There's the pass to Green. Love outside. Taylor with the ball. Picked up by Malone. Green kicks to Taylor. Back to Green. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Monroe's checked in. And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Nichols. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Pistons trailed by 3. Hayward on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Hayward against Monroe. Hayward can hit.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
That's good from Green. Pistons trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Drummond passes to Hayward. Looks for Evans, gets it to him. And he gets the bucket. Evans has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Detroit with the ball. Following the miss by Freak.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And stolen by Hayward. Sweeten, guarded by Green. Hayward goes in. The step-back jumper is good.
The quick step back gave him just enough separation to get that one up.
There's Green with the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
On the floor for Detroit, Malone is out there with Hayward. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot. It's Drummond with the rebound.
High-quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-Y, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He finished with 24 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Now, here's Green. 15 points in the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. 6 on the shot clock from the stripe. Can't get it to go. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's Kursov, pass to Malone. Pistons passing it around. Lays it up and banks it in.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Irving dishes to Green. And it's blocked. Sanford, guarded by Green. Here's Sanford. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cleveland leading by 3. The drive by Green misses in close.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Passes it to Drummond. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Drummond. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Malone. The Pistons shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one misses. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anderson against Love. It's Anderson with the drive. That's good. Anderson's got it all tied up now for Detroit. Or Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. They set the pick. Pass to Buford. Back to Green. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Kursov. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Irving kicks to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Number 1, Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving, third.
Oh, when players like them get their feet set behind the arc, it's over. That's what they do. That's who they are. These are excellent three-point shooters, and they've shown it here during the postseason.
Now here's Jackson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Kursov, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the miss by Kevin Love. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Monroe's checked in for Green.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Pistons. The layup off target.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Jackson passes to Anderson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Buford's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Buford setting the pick for Dudley. Dishes to Love. It's a pick by Love. Irving double team. Here's Dudley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Anderson outside. Kicks it to Jackson. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Off the pick. Here's Kursoff, and it's sent back by Irving. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. He nails it, and we're tied up. Irving's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you rhythm.
It's Anderson with the drive. That's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Irving kicks to Love. Rebound, Detroit.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Kursoff. He's guarded by Dudley. Outside Jackson. All alone. The shot no good. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Pistons lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier Girls.
Okay, fellas, listen. I like the position we're in. Let's go over what we can do even better after halftime. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Green, he's in at shooting guard. Buford is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Taylor in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Evans with the steal. Here's Sanford. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Evans on the double team. Green kicks to Buford. Fires from deep. And there's Green on the assist by Buford. 21 points for Freak.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
They set the screen. Here's Kursoff. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Sanford, covered by Irving. Here's Sanford, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Irving dishes to Green. Again, the miss by Green. Pistons leading by 4. And there's the feed to Malone. Inside, here's Kursoff, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. Pistons have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
It's a pick by Love. Green passes to Love. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Malone. 6 points for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Hayward hits them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Green.
Terrific game for Green. He has 9 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
Malone, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Malone's got 8.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yes, it really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Cleveland shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Kursoff. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
But
rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Oh, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
fun. No doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
If they can't take care of the basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
True. Their turnovers are piling up in this quarter.
And the Pistons making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Hayward goes in. Detroit, no good that time either. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Love with the screen on Anderson. Off the screen, and it's Green. Missing.
And with room like that off the pitch, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket.
Oh! Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here is Hayward. The Cavaliers making the shot. Goes up to the strike. Rejected by Taylor. The drive by Green. Anderson with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier Girls.
Monroe's checked in for Cleveland.
Nice job, Cavalier Girls. What do you say, fans? Do you feel pumped up now?
Drummond the screen. Hayward against Monroe. Off the screen, and Hayward at the stuff.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Here is Hayward. Following the basket by Kevin Love. And it's Drummond missing.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Now, here's Green. He has 35. 6 to shoot. Back to Irving. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Evans has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving kicks to Green. They double him with Drummond. Fires the 3. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Monroe. Got a piece of it. The dish to Hayward. It's stolen by Green. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Pistons on top on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Presentation of Game 1. On the floor for Detroit, Evans. Here's Kursov. They grab their own miss. The fadeaway, and he gets the bucket. He's got 24.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Irving kicks to Green. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage look.
Here's Khrushchev, and counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's really starting to heat it up, Kevin. They need to double-team him every time he touches the ball on the catch.
Love's checked in for Cleveland. Taylor comes in for Monroe, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Malone's checked in. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. The Pistons working the ball around now. Down low, here's Khrushchev. Kicks it out to Malone. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. He has 31.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Irving dishes to Green. Back to Irving. Outside, Green. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Green's got 41.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Sanford. Taylor with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Love with the screen for Green. And the three off target.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
The drive by Malone. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Pistons lead by 9.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
So it's the Pistons now, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Sanford. Here's Khrushchev. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Piston lead.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The drive by Green, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Detroit. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
They double him with Green. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the shot is good.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Detroit has possession. Following the three-pointer by Freak and stolen by Buford. Fires the 3. That one's in there, but Detroit was cut to just 5 on the basket from Green.
This is some kind of show. He can't be stopped here in the fourth. That's now 6 of 8 from the floor.
Malone left side. Lets the 3 fly. That is good. He has 38 in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Pistons leading by 6. He kicks it to Drummond. Screen by Malone. Kershaw. Malone tipped back in for 2. Malone's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now Detroit moving it up. That's good. He has 40.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Malone outside. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond. Again, the Pistons score. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Pistons.
Clark, look at the number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball move. You're right. From 12 feet out. Cannot hit.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. That drops. Evans has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Sweetney. He's guarded by Dudley. To the middle.
That's a walk.
The rebound by Anderson. Now Augustine. With his first shot attempt. No good. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, everybody.